want to share that with
Head on
everybody.
over to Gogglebob.
Start streaming. So
I went to
tonight's
your website,
game.
gogglebob.com.
That's wrong. Although always going to my website is a good choice. Can't
get
stress
those clicks
that
up.
enough.
Get those clicks clicking. Kirby's Dream Land 2, really interesting choice.
Well, here's the thing. I was thinking, it's the end. This is the last stream of the year.
Yes.
And I was trying
because of how your time works.
Yeah, no, and I was considering game of the year or something that came out this year or whatever. And then I looked at it, and it's 2025. That means it's been 30 years since 1995. And
Yes. I'm
whereas
familiar with Chrono Trigger.
I was about to say, whereas I could definitely be playing Chrono Trigger. Also, what came out that year was Kirby's Dream Land 2, which, unlike Chrono Trigger, I think I played this all the way through when it came out and then never again. Because, it was competing with Kirby Superstar, and, you can't win that fight.
Yeah.
No.
So, it's okay, well, here's the 30
Oh shit,
year...
Merlin's in the chat. Hey, Merlin.
Here's the
Hey, Merlin.
30-year anniversary of Kirby, so let's do this thing.
I did play this, and I 100%ed it. 100% it's not worth that.
I played this and beat it, but it's a Kirby game. That's like saying, I certainly did walk across the street and look both ways before I crossed.
I mean, sometimes 100%ing is difficult in a Kirby game. Like Kirby's Dream Land 3 definitely had some fun bits to try to 100%.
Sure.
I once got so close to 100% in Kirby Superstar, but I'd missed one of the treasures in the Great Cave Offensive, and I was just like, I'm not going all the way back through and finding which one, because there's a lot of treasures.
I mean, I will say that
stuff in there.
Kirby Superstar, unlike a lot of games at the time, does a lot to make it achievable. Like there are the shortcuts and also all the treasures in order. So if you vaguely remember where you got one, then you can say, okay, it's around here. But by the same token, it is a Super Nintendo collectathon, which does not make those things easy.
Yeah.
I mean, I'll put it this way. Kirby Superstar Great Cave Offensive is a game that is easier to 100% with the tools given to you than Super Metroid, I would say. Super Metroid's you missed a missile pack? Well, fuck you.
Get fucked, asshole. I will say I liked Superstar a lot more as Superstar Ultra.
That's fair.
Yeah. No, that if it was more immediately accessible, I'd be right there with you.
Gotta get your feet right on the ground.
Everybody is Superstar.
Well, I will say, the original for the Super Nintendo is one of the best games to net play in an emulator with somebody.
Yeah, and I've also, it's my go-to babysitting game on the occasion where I have a 5 or 6-year-old that I have to deal with.
Well, that's fair.
It
is good for that because you can let them play the helper and they can do whatever they want and
you can do some damage as a helper. You can feel like you're doing shit.
Ample vigor.
More like
Shoot.
Kirby
I'm come.
land.
Not so quick, you know I want it big. Want to feel like in heaven, just like in heaven. Oh, Nikki, not so quick, you know that makes me sick. Want to feel it forever.
This was inevitable.
Yeah.
Nikki.
Yeah, we all had this on our bingo card.
so somebody that's not me or fanboy singing on the stream.
Yes, I can.
Only
No,
specifically
Ample
an
Vigor
erotic
specifically
song.
singing erotic.
Fair enough. Fair enough.
Yeah, this is the all-timer Nick Please Not So Quick off of their album Mambo Number Sex.
Which, I'd listen to over Mambo number 5.
Oh yeah, absolutely. Anyway, that's what I'm bringing.
So
I still say
we all
should
gotta know what we're bringing to the table.
Erotic should sponsor this stream.
Erotic already does. You didn't get your check?
No, I
Got the
didn't.
letter. I got mine.
So
Put
Rick
down
is
a down
clearly the
payment on my
most-
new
Yeah.
mansion.
Guess it sucks to suck.
Yeah.
Rick is clearly the most trustworthy of Kirby's new friends.
I don't
the
trust
thing,
him.
the thing that gets me about Nick Please Not So Quick, that puts it into the stratosphere. It's got a key change in it.
That is important.
That's
they would-
extremely important.
Absolutely. Like, no, man. We're not just making a dance song. We're not just making a radio charmer here. We are crafting a ballad. And like all ballads, there must be a key change.
Don't
course.
drown, Rick.
Don't worry, Rick didn't get Yoshi'd.
Please
Okay.
become competent, Goggles Bob.
Rick does
But
not
that-
swim well.
Don't
He is a
blame Rick
creature
for
of the
your
land.
failures. Don't blame Rick for your failures.
Oh, fanboy, AV. I continued to shotgun the Santa manga.
Uh-huh.
It's not off-putting. Like, there's nothing in it that makes me go immediately, oh, you have some fucked up shit I don't want to interrogate in your brain. But there's no explaining how he got any of these ideas. It's 80 years in the future, and nobody believes in Santa anymore, and also, like, children are a rare and valuable thing, but one kid has the powers of Santa, except not really. Based on whether or not other kids believe in Santa, I think is where they're going with this.
Nah, man.
Santa, also like his Santa transformation is literally just Shazam from Shazam. just like he does the magic thing and immediately transforms into a super jacked adult.
Wait,
That
Santa
sucks.
is
I don't
Super
like
Jack?
that.
No, you see, this is the thing. This is just like B-Stars. Like, nothing in B-Stars is
Of
disgusting
this earth.
in the way that, like,
Many manga are.
Yeah, in the way that
In the way
many
the
manga
Baki
are.
is.
Yeah.
Yeah, in the way that, like, Ichigo Mashimaru is
Oh
like
god.
just picking it
Why
up.
did you bring that up in the 20?
Because it has an evil that lingers. It's like when it's like
Like so many
anytime
others.
Guts enters a new environment in Berserk, someone's got to show up and explain to him how evil that place is.
That's pretty standard, yeah.
You know?
I don't
But,
have words to describe how much Pete would hate Ichigo Marshmallow.
I don't doubt you. It's the thing. Like you tell me that, I'm like, yeah, you're probably right. I choose to believe you.
Yeah.
Oh no, Wispy Woods is sick.
Wispy
Better
Woods,
kill him.
like, must have done some truly heinous bullshit.
I mean, you gotta figure that, like, Kirby could walk around him every single time they're encountered.
He
But
is
Kirby
true.
chooses not to. Kirby chooses violence.
But yeah, there's nothing like terrifyingly fucked up about it like that. What was it? Bankaru Banzai? I don't even remember how the fuck.
Buckaroo Banzai?
Not
Yeah.
Buckaroo Banzai. No, the one about the psycho girl screaming about how MMA are pussies because they don't gouge each other's eyes out. That's how. That one. You know the one, AV. There's nothing in here that like is as immediately off-putting, deep look into somebody's id as that shit. This is just like a weird, dumb idea that somebody ran with at incredible speed.
Oh man. So fanboy, to finish a conversational thread from weeks ago. We were talking about how Monster Hunter does not have any of the erotic albums that have the word sex in it, and I'm just letting you know that of all the albums that erotic has, there are 1, 2, 3, 4 of them that do not have the word sex in it. And
That's
of
wild.
that, of those 4, only 1 is from the 90s.
How many? What percentage of their overall discography does that account for?
Yeah, like how many albums does Erotic have for that matter? Like
4, 5, 6, 7, 8. They have 9 albums. One of which
Okay,
was released in 2024.
fuck yeah,
Does it have
they're
the
going on the
word
list.
sex
I'm
on it?
adding them.
I'm going to say
I'm
that
adding
like
them right now.
Do it. Get them on the list.
I am surprised.
They're already there. They are. They are. On
They're
there.
on the list.
I am legitimately surprised that it's that low a percentage that have sex in it. Like I would have suspected it. Like you were going to say, oh, they have like 20 albums.
Well, it is only 9 albums, considering they are, considering they are a novelty act.
That's a lot of albums for a novelty act.
It's a lot of albums for a novelty act, but only half of them contain sex in the title.
Okay, all right. I'm just going
True.
to read off the names. Okay, and I
Okay.
think you'll agree that even if it does not contain the actual word sex, these are all still very sexual.
Okay.
Number 1.
Erotic originally consisted of German-born singer Liane Lee, real name
Okay.
Liane Hageman, and
Of course.
American rapper Richard Allen Smith, aka Razzmatazz.
Incredible
No.
names.
Beautiful.
Beautiful. All right.
Show him a little
Number 1.
razzmatazz.
Sex affairs. Number 2. The power of sex. Number 3.
Of course.
Sexual madness. Number 4. Thank you for the music. A little bit of a change of pace there, like a little bit.
That
Yeah,
sounds like
yeah.
a way to
And then
touch
mix that one
album.
up a little bit. Number 5, kiss me. So, still sexual. Number 6, gimme, gimme, gimme. Me first and the gimme, gimmes. Number 7,
That-
sexual healing. Number 8, sex generation.
Oh yeah.
Number 9, cocktail erotic. Interesting. And
Okay, they
number 10,
absolutely.
the from 2024, level up. Not one of these things is not like the other.
Yeah, like cocktail erotic. It's like, oh yeah, you shoved the word cock in there. Like you did that. on
Yeah. That
Mhm.
Yeah, you and gimme, gimme, gimme. Like I often
Yeah,
think
like,
that when I
not
see my wife's
literally.
butt. But
Yeah,
level up.
Like not literally.
That one
Very-
does not fit this trend at all.
I mean, that's
no.
what appears over my head every time I orgasm, so maybe?
Ew.
Oh, this is incredible.
Ew.
What?
Ew.
Erotic also re-recorded Sex on the Phone.
Sure, why not?
Lee's early Eurodance works, with her project Sex Appeal, then with rapper Razzmatazz, such as Sex is a Thrill with the Pill.
It's true.
I mean, if you're not trying for kids,
I appreciate that they're advocating for safer sex practices.
Oh,
Yeah, exactly.
they've always been advocates for sex.
Don't have sex with your ex.
Max.
well, that's just smart.
It's
Yeah,
safe,
Max-
though.
Max's shattered reasoning tells him that the only necessary response to a demand one not have sex with their ex is to announce loudly his name over
I'm
and
Max.
over
Max,
again.
we call me Max.
I love how you called me Max as though you had other options.
Max don't have sex with your ex is incredible to me because it is such a perfect example of like a guy in a moment where he could just make a bad decision or he could not make a bad decision, and it's not like he doesn't have a girlfriend that is just dying to fuck him.
Yes.
Yeah, like
She
like if his only concern is banging,
yeah,
he
no,
has
she is-
options.
she proceeds to just talk with Fritz with what might be described as a dizzying level of urgency.
To be
Yeah,
fair,
like she
Fritz
she
does
makes
love
the penalty for Max having sex with his ex is made very clear to him. She's like, bro, Don't do it. Not just because it'll wreck a good thing we
It
have
will
going
make your
here.
life complex.
But
Yeah.
it'll make his life complex.
It will
which-
make your life complex. But like, if you do this, I will just call Fritz because he loves my tits.
Yep. It's like Fred refuses to come to bed.
I love that it all has to rhyme.
It always has
Yeah,
to be like the
absolutely.
simplest.
There is literally
non-imaginable
morning song.
way
There's
to put it.
literally a song that is just Fritz loves my tits.
The thing about Fritz Love My Tits is that if you listen to it, it's in minor key. It is
It's a
is a
tragic song
lament.
about Fritz loving your tits.
It's like it ends with like, Fritz, I know you love my tits.
It's a ballad.
It's a ballad.
No, it is. It is absolutely it's absolutely a melancholy ballad about how much this man Fritz loves her tits. No, Fred come to bed where she
Oh
announces
yeah.
loudly
She's
that Max
she has
had
people-
sex with his sexy ex. Like she kind of understands what's going on here, but at the same time, it is detestable.
there is no like parts of her that isn't aware of what's going on. Like,
Yeah.
like she literally just says, no, like Max fucked up, so this is happening.
Yeah.
And
This
if
is how
it's
this
not
works.
you, don't worry, I got someone else. I got a list.
I got a list, motherfucker. How do you like them apples? And his answer is not very much.
Yeah, no.
Yeah.
I mean, her tits are much better than those apples.
One
That's
can only
not
assume.
true.
At least that's
What are you,
Fritz
Fritz?
says. So I trust Fritz on this matter. Look, he seems to be on the level.
He's a reliable he's a reliable Teutonic sort.
That reminds me of way back when my dad loved playing Genghis Khan 2 for the Super Nintendo, and we were all amused
very
at the name Teutonic Knights, and so my dad put that to music, coming up with a little ditty, Teutonic Knights, see how they fight. See how they fight.
Oh.
They raided Poland and Germany, invaded Russia and Hungary. They lost wherever they went, you see, the Teutonic Knights.
I can't stop that from happening.
You can't. You all
about
had to
it.
hear
I
it. You
I
can't
don't have what it
unhear
takes.
Talk
These
about
things
I'm
have
doing,
all happened.
I'm doing the Lord's work by spamming PogChamp in your chat.
Good. That's important.
What is the current PogChamp?
No, it's no longer original PogChamp, but honestly, I think like Excited Lizard
Oh,
is
it
the
is.
better PogChamp.
Oh no, it's way
Oh,
better
yeah, very
because it
much
doesn't
so.
involve a psychopath.
Yeah.
But,
Frankly, though,
okay,
like
yeah, I
the
wasn't
fact
sure
that
what
he
they
hated
could've done.
PogChamp makes it better, though. Like I'm
He was
glad
just
that, like,
mad that
that's
he didn't
upset.
get money for it.
Yeah, well, fuck him.
And anyway, my father was very important, and I choose to honor him by repeating all the silly songs that he made up that Kid Me thought were hilarious.
As fathers do.
Yes.
As is good and right.
We are a
Good and
sort
correct.
who loves to do music.
Music is important.
Music is important.
Also, Meggy says that celebrates 30 years of being competent. But why is this stream called 30 years? Has Goggles been streaming Kirby for 30 years? Did he serve
Yes.
30 years in prison and finally get out? Did I hallucinate the 30 years title?
Yes, the thing you are reading right now was a hallucination.
Yes, we're all figments of your imagination. You should probably wake up because your alarm's about to go off.
Also,
Why
you should get a better
did you try
imagination.
to why did you try to
Idiot.
inhale the
I've
scarfy?
been awake
You can't
for
inhale
years.
scarfy.
I had no other offensive options.
Didn't Setsuna start?
I would say that all your options are offensive. Ho!
Oh! And also to answer Maggie's question, this is the 2025, which ends in a day, is the 30th anniversary of this game.
I'm gonna see if I can find out the exact day this game came out.
It was like basically in line with when Kirby Air Riders came out this year. Kirby likes November.
Dreamland 2. Ah, idiot! It was released in the U.S. in May.
Well, that's dumb.
It came out in November in the UK. Moron.
What if we described it as Kirby being horny for November?
I don't think Kirby
No, shut up! Don't say
has
that.
horn.
Kirby can't do the horny thing. He's a marshmallow.
Kirby is an asexual.
Kirby can harden his entire body into a giant weight.
He's asexual and his gender is friend.
Yeah.
That is how he is shaped.
He's also
You
like
did
technically
respond.
a
You did
toddler.
refer to him with he, him pronouns, though. So I guess.
Like you know,
friends are he, him.
yeah.
Is that how that works?
I don't know. I'm making shit up. I hope not.
Kirby's
I'm gonna be in
pronouns
so
are
much fucking
just
trouble
like
if I try
with
that
whatever.
anywhere but here, in any other context.
I mean, you know, not there may be, you know, it's just like somebody who is explicitly a gender. They might use they them pronouns. They might use some sort of neo pronouns. You know, it's Kirby just happens to, you know, use he him
sorry.
pronoun.
That's fair enough.
Sorry, I just thought of neo-pronouns and thought, whoa, so no, I've ruined it.
Whoa.
chosen and
Well,
one.
you know, it is not that is not an inappropriate thought, fanboy.
In unrelated news, to completely change the subject, because I can. Aside from, oh god, the fish. I don't like the fish.
Twine.
Yeah.
But the other thing I was going to say was, I started playing the big game of last year.
What? You started playing Valfaris? Because I recommend that one. That one's a lot of fun. I'm enjoying it a ton.
It's actually on
I-
sale on Switch right now. I picked it up.
Yeah, it's worth it.
It's like
It's
$2.
a great little game.
How
It's
could it
not
not
what
be
Fanboy's
worth it?
playing, though. Fanboy, tell us what you are enjoying. And I put that in scare quotes because I'm an asshole.
I mean, I don't hate it. So I'm playing.
The fact that you
playing
said it
Expedition.
like that is so fucking
So
funny to
it's
me.
no Final Fantasy 16.
I'm playing. Yeah, it's no FF16
He's like-
2D player.
This did not
I'm
rouse.
playing-
This didn't arouse killing fury.
You know what? Can we make it so
It's not
Fanboy
good.
literally never gets to
Nobody's
finish
been
a
allowed
sentence?
to say what fanboy is actually playing, and I don't know what he's playing.
Can we just
I do.
say whatever until it doesn't come up ever? It makes
to
it
be
very
clear,
obscure,
this
is what I'm
not-
saying.
It does not draw forth in me the Satsui no Hado. But no, I've been playing Expedition 33. I'm like a couple hours in, and
Oh.
the way I would describe it is that watching people go nuts over it sort of reminds me of like when a bunch of people said Batman Arkham Asylum was their game of the year when that came out. Where I'm playing,
I really liked
get-
Arkham Asylum, and like even before all the shit about the AI came out, I was a little bit on Expedition 33.
Yeah, I have not gotten super far into it, but like when I say that, I'm saying that like when people were saying that, like I played it and thought it was pretty good, and didn't have strong feelings about it. So that's how I'm feeling with this. Is that I'm
That's fair.
playing this and it's okay. It feels like kind of an RPG Maker game that has way too much money behind it.
That's horrifying.
You know that
I
is,
love RPG
as somebody
Maker
who
games.
just played an RPG Maker game, that's honestly, I don't want to be mean to the RPG Maker game I played because I liked it way better than Clair Obscur.
When I say that, I mean I don't mean like because there are plenty of really interesting RPG Maker games, but I mean like
Yeah.
the kind of RPG Maker game you make because you just played Final Fantasy and you really liked it. Like
Yeah.
there is so much Final Fantasy X in this video game, it's honestly kind of shocking. Like,
You know-
like that is the game that is like, and to say whatever, like they were never unclear that that's what they liked and were making, but it is one of those things like there's a lot of FF10 in this game. A lot.
I feel like that's probably why it swept the Game Awards. The Game Awards loves nothing more than games from people who are new-ish, just slavishly recreating games from 20 years ago.
Like it is one of those things though where it's also like, I think a lot of it is that presentationally it has the appearance of something that seems more serious. It's got a bunch of like it's got a bunch of like TV actors in the voice cast. Like Andy Serkis is in here, I'm pretty sure.
Oh God.
Like
Andy Serkis?
Yeah, that's kind of
Yeah.
weird. I did not hear about that in all the Clair coverage.
the guy who did the guy who's like
Daredevil.
yeah, the Daredevil man is in there as well.
Oh, Charlie Cox? Oh, okay, cool.
Yeah, Charlie Cox is in there.
Ben Affleck?
Like it's a bunch of people. What?
Is it
Ben
Ben
Affleck
Affleck?
was also Daredevil.
Oh, that's what you mean. But yeah,
Ben
like,
Affleck.
the both like, you know, it's got a bunch of those kinds of people that are like, oh, that's a name I've heard of. That's attached to things that are respectable, and then like the actual presentation is just like. It's so funny to me because I don't want to name names. I don't want to be mean to people that I know who, you know, genuinely like this. But it does remind me of, like, I saw a bunch of them complain that, like, I've seen them complain about various Japanese RPGs over the past few years. Like, it's just, especially ones from Square, it's like, this is full of Kingdom Hearts bullshit. And it's like, I am already sensing extreme Kingdom Hearts bullshit in whatever is going on in this plot. And
Oh yeah, it's
I think someone just told you that it wasn't stupid, and you just, like, that allowed you to get over the hurdle of the fact that this is stupid. And I like stupid Japanese RPG shit, but this is absolutely just doing normal stupid Japanese RPG shit.
You see, this is like how guys who would do like normal stupid anime shit. They're like, you know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna throw tits in here.
Oh.
No one can accuse me of doing boring children's bullshit if there are tits in here.
I
will
have
pay
used
more.
a number of swear words that would knock most nerd socks off.
Yeah, exactly.
for pretty much the entire history of like American adult animation, my opinion has been, I really wish for mature audiences was in more than one sense of the word.
All right, like I know what you're saying, Morning Song, but fuck you. I love it when people say the cuss.
Yeah.
I don't think that's what Morning
I
Song's
can
talking
appreciate.
about.
I can appreciate a good cuss used well. It's not always used well. Like I like Hell of a Boss and Has Been Hotel, but
Why?
they do not.
Even I would admit to that.
They, for the most part, do not use their swears well. They
Go
They-
on, continue with
they
your
just-
opinion, having said that.
Wow.
Yes, no,
Speak.
please defend Has Been Hotel.
One of the grimmest statements
I'm
I've
not
ever
going to. I'm just going to say that I like it, but it does not use it swears well. So I say that for
That was the
You-
least
swears
interesting
are
part of
good.
that sentence.
But that's the part that she was wanting to address.
yeah, I'm not going to address. I'm not going to try and make you like it.
I don't want you to make me like it. I want to like hear you, like give your passionate defense
I want to hear
of
you
Hell of a
suffer
Boss.
for your sin.
So I
I'm
can
not
laugh
gonna
at you
defend
from
it
my
passionately.
ivory tower. So I can.
See, I'm going to say, like, I love you, man, but you were giving me the same, like, vibes right now as that one guy when I said I like Resident Evil 6 who demanded I debate him on the forum.
Oh, well, I don't want to be that guy.
Debate me.
I haven't even fucking watched Hell of a Boss. It might actually be good. I don't fucking know. I'm going to go refill my glass.
If you watched Has Been Hotel and didn't like it,
I
you're
didn't.
probably not.
I didn't
gonna
watch
like
that
Hell.
either.
Okay, fair enough.
I watched that.
Yeah, I'm not 15. I have no excuse if I watch a show called The Has Been Hotel.
It's 2005. You're 15 again, and you're yelling at children in the Habbo Hotel.
God,
Believe it or not, it took me months to figure out why the name sounded familiar to me.
School's closed.
Oh God.
Closed. Democracy.
To finish this thought, since I don't want to finish that thought. But yeah, like it's fine. I got to the part where I get the sense that there will not be like towns that exist, and that makes me sad. Like I complained on Twitter that like the thing to understand, well, not Twitter, Blue Sky. I complained on Blue Sky, which is just Twitter. But the thing to understand about me is that like
Box Boy.
that is Box Boy. The thing to know about me as a human being is that skill rotations killed my parents, and I hate them. And there seems like there's a lot of skill rotations. The other thing to know about me is that my parents were unable to survive because they did not know how to parry. And this game is full of parries. And I can't say I don't ever like parries. I liked Metal Gear Rising: Revengeance quite a lot.
Oh yeah, that had
The game is
parries.
much more. There's a mod on Nexus that increases the parry window to like plus or minus 2 seconds. It makes the game much more enjoyable.
Like, it's not that, like, and this is the thing that a few people are like have mentioned to me when I say that. The assumption is that I'm saying like I'm bad at parries. I'm not great at them, but I can do them. I am pretty good at timing things.
That's fair.
The problem is that parries are an extraordinarily centralizing mechanic. If you have parries, essentially, parries, or in this case, even the dodge. The dodge has inherently a lot more space. I can't believe you killed Rick for that.
Don't worry, he comes back.
The dodges, again, are in principle very similar in the sense that they both are essentially totally negating the concept of defense. Like the concept of defending in a more interesting way than simply never taking damage. Like the game fully expects that on probably a good half the enemy's attacks, you're simply not taking damage. And it is balanced as such. And like the existence of the dodge is to give you something for that. Like to give you a way to do that, even if you're bad at timing. Like that's what it's for. Because the game's balance is reliant, at least a little bit, on you just not tanking all of the hits. And between that and the way you keep killing Rick, but between that and the way that you can how to put this? Between that and I'm disgusted at you. Sorry, you keep distracting me by killing Rick.
I'm trying to figure out how to get in this door, and it's hard.
You consider jumping, my boy.
So the best,
jumping
best
is
part
not
about
easy.
the pairing mechanics is that by the end of the game, there's 4 different kinds of parry that you have to do in different
that's boring.
situations.
I've seen party
But
parry,
there are
I've seen-
towns. There are several towns.
That's good. That's good. It was funny that the very second the expedition began, an old man showed up and chopped someone's head off. That was amusing in a grim way. Everyone starts swearing in the 2 French swears that they know. But yeah, like It's fine. I would describe I would play this and describe it as a 7 out of 10.
That's fair.
It seems fine. But I feel like it's one of those things where it's like I'm much more interested in what it did to earn the kind of like what it meant in the zeitgeist, because that is significantly more interesting than the work. So that's what I'm here for, and it's what I'm doing. Holy fuck, Gogglebob, this is a game for 4-year-olds.
Gogglebob, why are you... Okay, Gogs, I need to share this with you. I think this will help. Mag says, Goggle, lock the fuck in. My entire family is watching.
Oh no!
They can't know my internet friend can't play Kirbo. You know what? Mags is right.
Why is your entire family watching? Why is there so much pressure?
Not like it's changing how you're playing.
But I can't deal with this.
But yeah, so
I'm fighting a sentient
Gogglebob,
umbrella.
please just rewind to before this fight and go in the other door.
Nope.
That will
because
obviously like give you
I'm
the
getting a
super
bird.
duper secret.
I was seeing if it was possible to get that door without the bird.
Losing a battle with an umbrella.
Up! Oh,
Okay.
you're making headway. Oh, you're doing it! You're doing it! You're doing it!
But yeah, so
Gogglebob, as your friend, I am embarrassed to be your friend right now.
yeah.
I would like to say,
oh
as
my
your friend,
God.
that sucks. It sucks that I'm your friend.
This is also true. But yeah. So yeah, I'm just playing that. Like I said, it's not bad, but it is one of those things where it's also it's pressing my buttons, because like, you know, like I ultimately think that like just Dark Souls-ifying turn-based RPGs was not something that it's not something that is ultimately terribly
Right out to you.
interesting.
It's
I'm
not.
I'm so like I mentioned this in a group chat that I liked Dark Souls, but every game I play that takes something from it really obviously makes me forget that just a little bit more.
Yeah,
Like-
yeah.
Like, oh, that was neat in the holistic context in which it was conceived, and now it is frankly not. Now it is just we've stolen this idea and put it in a place where it has no business and does nothing.
And can I also
Um,
say, this isn't a response to you, but it's kind of a response to the zeitgeist. Dark Souls did not invent parrying, and in fact,
Oh,
you
obviously
mentioned
not.
they should all be called Metal Gear Revengeance alikes.
But also, this game has bonfires and Estus flasks.
It really does.
Wait,
Like,
why is there an
you-
Estus
you-
flag
you-
in an RPG? That's not right.
Because they didn't want to do the thing that like FF13 did, where every time you finish a fight, you just get fully restored. But instead,
it's-
they made it so that that's a resource that you can expend after the fight, and it gets restored every time you go. You find an expedition flag.
Yeah, it's kind of a mix between Estus flasks and the short rests you have in Baldur's Gate 3. At least that was how it vibed to me.
Yeah, although like again, like to me it really because you know there's nothing that you're losing in a per combat basis other than like the HP that these flasks restore, basically.
Yeah, and when you use an expedition flag, all the random encounters respawn.
Yeah, it's
It's Dark Souls, but
yeah,
turn-based.
it's bonfire. The game, like, one thing I will say is that the game, like, you know, if someone had told me that, like, you know, a lot of the discussion around the game is like, look at how few people made it, and I'm like, I mean, obviously, look at it. Like, they've just, like, it doesn't look bad, but it does look like someone mostly used the Unreal presets. Like, yeah, every environment is mostly differentiated by color, and it really aggressively reuses assets, and that makes sense, but, like, yeah, of course very few people made it. It doesn't look like a lot of people were working on it, because that's where a lot of that effort goes, is, like, making all these more differentiated environments, and I'm convinced that part of the reason that the game doesn't have a minimap, and they've refused to, like, put one in, even though people get lost in it a lot, because despite it being mostly a straight line, like, the environments are really similar, and they're mostly all one color, so it's really easy to get lost. But if you did, then you could run back through the environments more consciously, and you would notice how much the game is just aggressively reusing assets, which is fine, like, that makes sense. But it's like, yeah, only like 30 people plus contractors made this. It looks like it. And again, that's not I'm not begrudging them that, but it's like, I'm not amazed by that fact.
I will say one thing I like that it did is it had a world map. Like, almost no RPGs have world maps these days. And
it absolutely. Also, just to answer a question real quick in the chat, yeah, we're talking Expedition 33. But yeah, like, it does in fact have a world map, which I'm less attached to than some are, but it is cute to see.
For this boss.
Did that cut out?
No.
Okay.
No.
But
I think
yeah,
someone just joined, though.
Is this
Yeah.
Kirby? Is this a Kirby?
It's a
Yes,
Kirby.
Kirby.
A Kerbo.
We call him Kerboy.
Kerboy.
Well, now we're gendering him again.
Yeah.
What is in a name, Goggles Bob?
Miserable
But
pile
yeah.
of puff.
What is a man?
That's-
What has he
I said,
got?
what's the name? And he hath not. But yeah,
Record
no.
shows I took the blows.
I'd much rather be playing Stranger of Paradise.
I was about to say the good Final Fantasy,
The only good one.
which I think
Listen,
also had
I-
parrying, if memory serves.
It does, but it feels like its parrying is actually more interesting because it consumes a resource. But yeah, like it is also in an action game. I honestly think that it is genuinely extraordinarily strange to make a turn-based game so parry-focused. It's sort of like if the only way to, like, if like a Mario RPG, like if, say, Paper Mario the Thousand-Year Door, a game I don't even like that much, only gave you the options of the only way to mitigate damage was the entirely damage like negating super guard. And the answer is that means that, like, the whole resource management puzzle that fundamentally underpins a lot of turn-based combat is, like, you just have to accept you're gonna take hits. Like, that's just gonna happen and you have to plan around it. That's just gone. And you replaced it with nothing.
I do actually have a question, Fanboy, and I'm not sure, like,
Yeah.
if you already answered this, I apologize. How does the game handle, like, random battles? Like, are they activated?
They're on
the
They're
map?
wandering
screen.
monsters that you
Wandering monsters. Okay,
walk
cool.
into.
Yeah, they respawn when you hit a Dark Souls bonfire. They wander around. You can first strike them. The du jour of most RPGs.
Most games that
RPG
don't want to just
Maker
put it on a
projects.
timer. Okay, because, like, here's the thing for me. Like, RPGs are games I enjoy, but they're also games that I enjoy most when I am not paying full attention to what's on screen. So I actually like it when I can just sort of mash A through random battles, just because that allows me to not pay like full attention.
I will say
that's
that
why
I think...
I advocate the use of that mod that nerfs parrying difficulty, because then you can just kind of zone out and
Yeah.
let the pretty cutscenes happen, basically.
Yeah, if I really wanted to declare war on the RPG fandom as a whole, and if enough people cared or remembered either of these games, I would make a joke about how this is like if the biggest game of the year was The Lord of the Rings: The Third Age or The Legend of Dragoon.
Lord of the Rings: The Third Age was just straight up Final Fantasy X, if memory serves.
It's just FF10, but made by a Western developer.
And we were able to identify that back in the day.
with extreme, where like your party kind of doesn't matter that much, and with extremely limited enemy variety. But yeah.
Is the story any good?
I have not gotten far enough in to say as such.
Okay.
The thing that I'll say is that like they start out with the gommage, where every part, like the paintress paints a number, and then everyone that age dies, and it's counting down. So
Floats away.
what's that?
Turns into flowers and floats away.
Yeah, they turn into flower petals and they float out into the sky. And since I am a functional adult, I have no reason to assume that that one is causing the other. But who can say? Maybe she is literally causing it. But I will say that one of the first goddamn lines of dialogue in the game is the protagonist's like girlfriend being like ex-girlfriend being like, maybe she's trapped in the cycle too. Silly idea. And then like motherfucker, if that's the twist, I'm gonna be so mad.
We're just throw that out there.
He is absolutely just being tasked by some villain to like just paint the number as a way of taunting them. Like if she doesn't paint the number, everyone who's 33 still dies.
So I'm gonna say, as somebody who did play through it all, I got one of the endings. I didn't care enough to go back to get the other.
Oh no, there are multiple
it
endings.
is a 7 out of 10 story, but it is told awkwardly at best.
In a very
That's
Japanese
pretty
RPG
standard
way.
for
It's still
RPGs.
basically told that way. Ultimately, what I'm seeing is like like I said, I don't think I will finish it because I want to see, like, you know, this seems like something where maybe some of the core things people are getting out of it require me to get to the end. I'm given to understand it's by RPG standards relatively short in that 20 to 30 hour range, so I'll get it done.
That's also probably
if you don't
reason
care about
people like it.
100%ing it, you can get through it fairly quickly.
Yeah, but ultimately, like, what I've played is fine. But I've played a lot of Japanese RPGs that are fine. When I play it, I'm like, because you know, they do the whole the gamage thing, and it's like it's very sad. The protagonist's ex-girlfriend dies, and it's like, oh yeah, like this is just, you know, like so many RPGs start with like the sweetheart at the opening village that dies in some sort of inciting incident, and now I go on. It's like this is just that, but with a play at being a little more like for adults, I guess. And it's just like, yeah, it's just doing RPG
Like,
things.
just see how fucking sad we are. Aren't you just blown the fuck away by how sad we are?
They're not childhood friends, they are exes.
I mean,
but they're still very.
They're exes that like still kind of have a thing for each other.
Yeah, we already said exes. It's cool.
And
Wow. That's.
dang, I love it.
I feel like I just learned a lot more about Gogglebot's dating life than I intended to.
Yeah, a little bit. That's
What? I'm a very amicable guy. What do you want?
Yeah, no, you're not.
I don't know.
you're
When I talk
not
about my
walking
exes,
that
it's
one
always
back
like,
right there.
ha ha ha. Man, I made the worst choices. When
I'm glad I met my
But
wife.
it's one of the particular FF10isms that I feel the game tried to do and didn't really do very well is, you know how everyone says that FF10 is really Yuna's story, but
No.
she's not the POV character.
I've heard that about
I'll take your word
FF12,
for
not
it.
FF10 so much.
No,
but
no,
I'll
that
take
is
your word for it.
FF10 has that, and it's incredible to me because Final Fantasy X brings that brings up in its own text. This is our story because as it turns out,
So Clair Obscur absolutely believes that FF10 was Yuna's story and that it's a really clever thing to do, and I don't feel that they.
you don't think it brings it off.
Nope.
Uh,
I like
'Cause,
how
like, yeah, like-
FF10 had a character who's basically Guts, but also infinitely more boring than Guts.
I assume that's Orin.
Yeah,
I have not read
samurai
enough of
guy.
Berserk. Okay, that is Orin.
He's way twinkier than Guts, so he's not the first person I think of when I think of, oh, that's Guts.
I just started reading Berserk for the first time.
Oh yeah.
So I sort of know what we're talking about. I'm like, I guess at the halfway point of the Golden Age arc.
Oh yeah.
But yeah,
I love how the very first page of Berserk is Guts having sex with and killing a demon
Yeah,
simultaneously.
yeah, no, it's
Like, let's set the
That's how you
tone
get 'em.
right here, right now.
yeah.
You fucked up an auto scroller and goddamn Kirby.
I did it twice.
Hey,
Are they
the
still
very
continuing,
first Kirby
uh,
game had an auto scroller.
Yeah, no, I'm just saying, Goggle Bob fucked up the auto scroll.
Oh,
Look, man, I haven't
He's
played
fucked
this
it up
game in
several times.
forever.
Yeah.
It's a Kirby game.
Bob, I would like
What
you to
do you
tell
want
me
from
what
me?
exactly the name of the group chat is that we use to plan the streams. Just for the class, please.
Next time you can play the 30-year-old game.
I have multiple times.
The beautiful thing about this
what did we
is
just
that
spend like 12 weeks doing?
That game is
for a
is
moment,
sprightly 25.
fanboy had the exact delivery of the guy I knew in college, who once tried to explain to his stoner roommate why he was not allowed to take things out of my buddy's refrigerator, his insulin refrigerator to be specific.
Oh my god.
He just said to him repeatedly for like a good 10 minutes, "It's my insulin.
Well-
I'll die without it."
So
Yeah, but
Jiku, do you?
take things out of your fridge to make room for my things. It's my insulin. I'll die without it.
So in chat, someone by the name of Jikuryu tried to come to your defense, Bob, but no one's having it.
No one will ever have it.
I'm
gonna
glad to
read
hear
this
there's
verbatim for
somebody.
Goggle Bob's benefits.
Profit.
Jakuru, everyone is allowed to be bad at Dreamland 2. Frustration was the design goal. And Mag's response, not Goggle though. Trying it. Never Goggle.
Never.
Smart. They've got this. They're on the trolley.
Yeah.
Wait, so are
Oh
they
shoot,
still making,
Goggle Bob, I have a first time chat. Would you like to hear them? This is a
Yes.
very important message.
Is it about a place that I can go to get more followers?
It's Deep Viewers! Streamboo.com! StreambooSpace.com!
Why do you
Remove the
shout out the
space!
URL? That's the one thing you shouldn't do.
Are you getting paid by Kirby? Because if you aren't, stop doing that.
It's like the one thing.
Banned by Jeanie. Thank you, Jeanie.
Thank you, Jeanie.
The one thing I love doing, just more than anything else, is reading that exact sentence aloud.
I'm just saying, like, I wouldn't bother if I wasn't getting paid by Streamboo.
Yeah. I am sitting here playing balloons and am utterly humbled by how a game about monkey tower defense is just utterly roasting my graphics capabilities. My machine is dying.
I'm dying, Squirtle.
Yeah, I got a lot
Isn't
of that
like a
when I
2D
played-
game?
It is.
It
totally
is,
bad.
but it still renders everything in real time and is ludicrously resource heavy.
Watch right here.
Curious.
games are just like that. I recently beat 1000 X Resist, which people have called it a visual novel. They're not wrong. It's a visual novel and a walking sim, but it's good. I enjoyed it. It would make my laptop whir so fucking hard, and this is like a gaming laptop I bought this year.
I'm assuming it wasn't optimized.
Also, that's a video game that runs on the Switch.
I played it on the Switch, and its performance on the Switch was rough.
It's very
Word.
much a game that was made by apparently a bunch of theater kids.
What happens?
Why do they keep letting them
derogatory-
make games?
That is both the greatest compliment and most derogatory thing I could say about it.
The only thing I hate more than the theater?
Actors?
Nothing.
Would you say Yik was made by a theater kid?
I would say Yik was made by somebody who saw Jonathan Blow as an aspirational figure.
Yik was made by a Poindexter.
Mother.
Like, that's the only way to describe that.
It looked like it was made by somebody who reads like postmodern novels, but like doesn't actually like care to, but just to say they read them.
Oh God, that is the
mean,
greatest insult I've ever heard.
A hell of a sentence.
Like just firing up the Philip K. Dick to be able to brag that you have read Philip K. Dick.
Oh, I'm firing up my Philip K. Dick.
Oh yeah. Androids, it's like Electric Sheep dream of this.
I'm not here to brag, but have you seen my Philip K. Dick? It's huge.
We're gonna get some Perks the Pilot in here.
How many? Of the books is it?
Mags chimes in the chat to say that she has a love-hate relationship with Yik because she kind of loves super insufferable characters, and Alex Yik is one of the worst.
I was about to say, well, then
I mean-
guess what?
Yeah, like that'll do ya.
Welcome to
fucking do
Flavor
it.
Country.
I mean, I do like
living
I do
in
like characters that I get the love to hate appeal of certain characters.
Yeah, no, there is appeal there.
I want my characters to have like flaws and like sometimes to be unlikable. I generally want them to be at least occasionally understandable.
Yeah, like
You do not want them to. You don't want them to fall below the Diddy line.
yeah.
I
Listen,
I'm
you
do
don't
going
wanna
to
know what
assume you're
happened at
referring to Diddy
Kong's
Kong.
If
Donkey
you start
Kong's
wearing a
young
Nintendo
lord.
hat, then it's all over.
I do like
Remember when Diddy Kong?
I do like irredeemable villains every once in a while though too. Just like
Oh yeah, but we're not
Don't we all?
usually those protagonists.
We were
I
talking
mean,
about,
I will say
Berserk
it's-
earlier. I mean, just look at Griffith, all-time villain and utterly irredeemable.
Oh yeah, 100%. Just an
Utterly
enormous
irredeemable
piece of
and
shit.
master of Gap Moe.
Oh yeah. I love how there's even that scene where like Griffith is basically offered like redemption and peace just before he's like, nah, fuck that,
Yeah.
time to kill everybody.
I
It
did
is.
watch
Are they still
the
continuing,
like
Berserk?
old like anime before I
Oh,
read
yeah.
the book. And like the thing that like affected me the most, like the moment that made me go, "Oh shit," the hardest was the part where Guts like tried to do an assassination instead of just chopping people in half in the on the battlefield, and just absolutely fucked it up. Just he does not have that skill set at all.
Yeah.
but like the entire time Griffith is on like some adorable date with the literal princess and is just like having a wonderful time with her, while Guts like looks more fucking dead than alive, having slaughtered half of that very princess's family. And like is just
That's
like
awkward.
completely incapable of dealing with it. And Griffith like just sort of like sees a glimpse of him just like looking gaunt and horrible, and it's like, yeah, I can work with this.
Okay.
That was to me like the true darkest moment.
Oh, yeah.
And my takeaway from like watching just the anime before I even touched like the manga was honestly like I felt like the now he's a demon kind of came out of left field, and that I would have liked to have seen more of Griffith just like, you know, being a huge piece of shit in the political sense, where like he just, you know, just does shit and gets away with it.
Oh, but
Instead
no,
of, like,
he's
you know-
he's very, you know, you love him until, you know, you kind of he was always bad. You just he's real charismatic, so you don't see it right away.
Oh no, I saw it. Like I just thought that was like the most compelling thing about it. Like as I watched it, I was like, God, he's just stunting on all these people, like as the worst person ever, and nobody can stop him. And like he didn't need like from just watching the anime, like completely in isolation, he didn't need a fucking magic artifact to take over the world. He was already well on his way to doing that shit. And then it almost felt a little bit contrived that he had to get his dick wet, which, you know, wasn't even like a problem for him. Like he has people begging to fuck him everywhere.
That's an
that
interesting
screwed up his
moment.
shit.
Because that is basically the first mistake that Griffith makes in the entire series.
Yeah, like because up till that point he had pretty much everything on lockdown.
No, I think it's a.
But he got greedy.
I think it's. I mean, I think. Yeah, no, it's a great moment. I don't even take it as him getting greedy. It's like because this is right after Guts leaves.
Yeah, and arguably Guts is the only person that Griffith actually loves in like a super fucked up way, but like it's definitely that he doesn't. He definitely like cares about Guts in ways he doesn't care about any other human.
Yep, that's right.
Yep,
absolutely right.
But yeah, it's a fascinating. It's a very cool like anime that like ends on a really weird note, and I'm enjoying reading I'm enjoying reading it a lot too. So you know,
it's
pretty good series.
It's an all-timer series.
And I do really enjoy, especially later when it gets into the kind of like. I love the like grumpy boy who's kind of the leader of a motley band of misfits, and Berserk does that really well.
I love the.
I also
grumpy
I'm almost embarrassed to say this. I really like his stupid fairy sidekick. It's just
no way,
always
man.
pissed
Puck's
off.
great.
Puck is great.
Puck is awesome.
It's also, I think, there's also something really interesting with the how can I put this? There's something very interesting about the gender relations. Not just of Berserk the story, but I mean like in Berserk the comic, where the most reliable like fan service character is the overwhelmingly male like fairy. Like he's the character who's mostly the one making the like, you know, longing gaze, doing the longing gaze at the reader, or like just what's that line from TikTok? Double cheeked up on a Thursday afternoon, kind of booty shots. It's a very like like the way that Puck is handled as a character and as a like spectacle is very interesting. Especially in a series as nakedly Freudian as Berserk.
Yeah.
Like, why is Guts carrying around a gigantic black phallus Well,
I hear.
find out.
Is that Chrome's I hear? Do we all need to do we all need to like
Hello.
tone down the sex talk because we're talking to a literal baby?
No.
No!
Baby,
When next
gotta
year?
love me.
Chrome, say cusses.
I feel like Chrome's. I don't want to be too mean, but I feel like you just failed to swear at cuss.
No.
God darn it.
No, the hardest cusses.
Hardest cusses of allowable by law.
Here comes the special boy.
I was hanging out with my mom.
How's she doing?
You're allowed to do that. I have missed many a Goggle Bob stream because I was hanging out with my mom.
I was also hanging out with Pete's mom.
Have you met my mom? I'm pretty sure you have.
Technically, I have spoken to her, but I do not believe I have seen her in person. I
Okay,
spoke to
never
her
mind
on the
then.
phone. Which is
Think
why
about that.
in my
Makes me think of
phone
that
there is a woman labeled Pete Mom.
She will. I can tell you right now, she will appreciate that.
Beat mom.
No, I gave Goggle Bob my mom's contact information so he could get so like in case anything went wrong when he was in Florida, he had someone he could get in touch with real quick.
That's
Should have done the same for you, AV. That would have been super convenient when you were here.
Well, we have lots of contacts in Florida, though.
All right, excellent.
Yeah, no, we have family down there. It's fine.
Kick ass.
No, the worst is though when you're in a place where you know no one and shit goes wrong, and it's like,
Oh yeah, it's awful.
I mean, I drove down to Florida, and I will say the thought crossed my mind that if my cell phone broke in some fashion, like just completely would not turn on again and I could not access it, I'm not sure I would survive. Like it's the kind of thing
we're
we're in.
gangs of Florida men just like hungry for Goggle Bob flesh.
Right, exactly.
Yeah,
like there are just like things I could do, but like it's like, oh, I need to get in contact with Pete. Well, I sure have his phone number memorized. Like, do I go to a local library and hop on their copy of Discord? Like, what is the answer here?
Yes.
fucking. That would be the funniest goddamn thing ever.
Florida Library is actually pretty good.
But it's beautiful though. It's like, what
spite
you
of
doing?
our
Oh, I've
government's
gone to the
best
public
efforts.
library so I can send DMs to someone I know only as a screaming skeleton.
Goggle Bob
This
and
is
I
the most
have met like 5 times. He is well acquainted with my
solution
normal
to being
self.
stranded I've ever heard of.
I mean, what? Like I know people who have in their wallets like a card because they don't otherwise know their own phone numbers, basically. So if their cell phone completely goes missing, they have something that reminds them, like, oh, this is how I contact a family member.
That's actually pretty smart. I'm not gonna lie.
It makes sense because, like I said, while I was driving down there, I was thinking to myself, if my cell phone completely went kaput, like, I would not be able to do pretty much anything. Like, I would drive into Orlando just shouting beats across the area. Like, Mickey Mouse answering
that happened
me.
to me one time in Atlanta, of all places. My cell phone completely died. And the only thing I had to go off of was the knowledge of the street address of the place where I had to be at like 9:15 the next morning. I had
That's
no Uber. I had nothing.
That's a sticky situation.
I had nothing.
I managed to get to the I managed to get to my hotel room by you know through the power of airport Wi-Fi plus plugging my phone into the wall. and then from there was literally like asking the Airbnb hostess, "Do you have the yellow pages and a phone I can use?"
Yeah.
Because it is now the Clinton administration.
Do you have yellow pages? I'm imagining looking. For those of you that know Beat's actual name, I'm imagining trying to find him in the yellow pages.
Oh.
It'd be bad. Just real terrible
It'd
situation.
be real bad. May as well be looking up
Calling,
Florida
like,
Man.
Dozens of Floridians.
All of them going, why yes, that is my name, but I am not this beat of which you speak.
Are you a skeleton? I have a
shit,
skeleton.
Like, this is, you gotta understand, you're dealing with Florida men. Half of them would say, why yes, I am a skeleton.
Yeah.
Why, thank you for noticing.
Even one of them would be like,
Floridians
"Yes,
don't
my
give a
name
fuck."
is Beat, but I am not the Beat you seek. Your Beat is in another castle."
Just keep getting
And then
told.
he
Oh,
would,
man.
and then he would put on one of those like airtight vinyl bodysuits and have someone fart into his air supply.
Just immediately go to that direction, eh?
Yago Bob, you've known Apple Vigour for how many years now? This is the only outcome.
This is all I've got, man. This is what happens. This is what happens when a 3-year-old is exposed to hardcore pornography. Okay, I'm just
Well, I don't
I'm
like
just
that.
doing what I can.
Okay, so note to self, don't let that happen.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I would recommend it.
Try to prevent that in
you
future
just
generations.
Cross whatever T's, dot whatever I's you have to keep like literal preschoolers from accessing hardcore pornography while in your home.
That's gotta be difficult.
That's an ample
right
vigor
there.
top tip right there. So all
you
of
should be
you-
doing this
all of you
in a
folks at
similar
home.
fashion to how you make sure that they don't drink the Drano.
I feel like that's manageable. What was I thinking? It's gone. Don't care.
Beat noted Drano drinking advocate.
I love drinking Drano. Every time I
here.
Chrome,
Drano,
cover your
I'm
ears!
just like, oh boy, gotta chug this bottle.
There's
Yeah, I
like
got
which I'm trying to remember what the brand is of like drain cleaner that absolutely for all the world looks like fucking like a juice bottle, and I'm just like, why
I know
every
what you're
time I see
talking
it?
about.
Like Fantastic or
No,
something.
Chromes, no!
No,
Please let us know.
Hold on,
but
hold
like
on, hold on.
it just looks like someone's gonna drink that. It looks like fruit juice. It has fruit on the bottle.
It starts with an F. I forget.
Yeah,
what
I think it's like
called.
Fantastic or something.
Yes.
It
It's
is
like
a product designed only to drum up business for the Poison Control Center.
It's like
Make
it's
sure
like
that
a-
doesn't get caught.
The business of the poison
Yeah,
control center.
Fantastic
Oh,
with a K.
fabuloso! It's fabuloso.
Fabuloso, that's it. But it just looks like, no, someone's gonna drink this.
God, can I just say that there's nothing I love so much as cleaning products that are aimed at the Latin community.
Like, I'm gonna put this image in chat so that everyone can look at this and just sort of like
See, I can't do
make
that
a
because
guess as to whether your child would drink it.
okay, I'm gonna fire up my phone because I'm playing balloons right now, and apparently, if you minimize balloons, you just die.
Balloons? Oh, right, balloons.
Like you the player.
You
I can't
Yeah, you-
see it because it's not loading.
It's not loading. God damn it! I will fix this.
and you're so thirsty.
Nope, all I see is a
Read the-
little failed to load image.
Yeah, like
Okay, I will
fanboy.
delete
I
that.
don't know how you fucked this up, but you fucked this up
H-
bad.
How are you
Wait, let
posting
me-
poison in the Discord?
Let me post an image. I'll post the. Oh, come on.
There he goes. Holy shit, you're right. That looks like it should be grape juice. That looks like
But
I
you
should
just
be
like,
able
oh,
to
I'm just
grab
gonna
it
drink
out of
that.
my fridge and take a big old chug.
Like this will kill someone someday.
This entire
no.
thing was like designed to murder somebody.
I will post the green
have
one.
Oh shit,
Someone
there's apples
in your
on
house.
this. This looks like it should hold Kool-Aid.
There's
Like,
apples
the
on
only thing
this.
telling you that this is not for drink is the fact that there appears to be like floor tile behind it, but that is really overtaken by the apple imagery.
the apple imagery, the fact there's a big fucking glass full of it on the front of the cover.
Holy shit, there is!
How
How did this happen? How did they let this occur?
No, man,
Rubbing up
Fabuloso is
business
here
for poison
to kick
control.
ass and take numbers. It's gonna be like, no, I've killed more men than cancer.
My God.
Mix
Horrifying.
Some Windex and some vodka, and you've got a great cocktail.
You won't
So that's
forget
it.
it.
That's it. It is the way. It is the deniable way you kill someone in your house. You get them high, and then they just go to the fridge to slake their thirst, their cotton mouth
Yeah,
thirst.
like you just say, yeah, I don't know, man. Like you just rely on the assumption that people will believe you when you say, yeah, I don't know, man. They were just kind of stupid that way.
I mean, like, is that even stupid though? Like, if somebody drank something from that bottle, I would be like, hell yeah, I love apple
Pour
juice.
me some.
Yeah, I love grape drink. I mean, I've drunk grape drink out of far more questionable packaging than that.
Yeah, seriously. There are so
I've
many
drunk-
things I have unquestionably drank that are far more like suspiciously labeled than that.
Like it was shaped like a hand grenade, and I bought it from a lady selling them out of an igloo cooler on a street corner in
When I was a kid,
1989.
I used to drink it out of these little plastic barrels.
Oh yeah, I remember
love
those
the
barrels.
barrel drink.
The barrel drink.
All I can think of now is those fucking like, it's been ages since I've been in a liquor store and saw one of them, but it was like a bottle that was shaped like an AK-47,
Oh yeah,
That
yeah, I know
seems
what you're talking about
extremely
there.
impractical.
like
to
with
drink from.
like banana clip and everything.
Yeah, I'm trying to think how that would even work.
It was made of
You
glass.
buy that,
and
not
full of
very
buy that
liquor.
one when your nephew graduates
Like, are you
from the.
putting the thing? Like, I assume you're putting the barrel in your mouth.
No, maybe. I don't know.
Out
I
of
never actually
context,
bought
that
one
sounds
because
worse.
I only buy the cheapest shit imaginable because I'm a very cheap person. And that bottle cost like $100. I just sort of stared at it and said,
Unacceptable.
I guess that's one of those things that's sold like because it's overpriced.
Like, you sell this to the rich person in your life with like hillbilly delusions.
I mean,
Yeah,
having
like,
just
it's-
gotten through Christmas,
there's like an
I can think
entire,
of people in
like-
my life I would have bought that for at some point.
There's an entire like business model based around just overpricing the shit out of things because there
Yeah.
are exactly enough stupid rich people that will buy something explicitly because it costs too much.
Yeah.
It's like
I mean, no one.
charge
You're not gonna
hundreds
go
of
broke
dollars
doing
for
it.
Stuff with edible gold.
No, you'll,
Like, we
you'll
have-
never
Oh,
go
yeah,
broke
it's
selling
really cheap,
selling
actually.
trashy shit that costs too much money.
I always think of this dude on Twitter talking about how he spent $7,000 for a lighter because it cost
Oh.
$7,000. And then people looked it up and said, bro, it costs $2,000. You fucking paid too much, you fucking moron.
It's like, did I pay too much, or the rest of you paid too little?
Yeah,
Yeah, well,
exactly.
I mean, I'm not buying a
But
later
I
for
get the
$2,000
impression
for
that,
card.
like, he was one of those dudes who's just like addicted to the grift, and like whatever he paid, he probably just got like a normal Bic lighter and said he paid $7,000 for it.
No, I remember once upon a time, some friends of mine came across an incoherently drunk lady who had apparently found out that her fiance was cheating on her at a college football game earlier that day, and was just sort of collapsed on a patio table somewhere. But she kept insisting that her apparently quite impressive engagement ring was worth $40,000. Just would not shut up about that.
I'm going to like say something very, very fucking cynical. If I was gonna cheat on a lady, I would not spend $40,000 on the engagement ring.
Here's something that I'm going to say. If I was going to cheat on a lady, I'd tell her I spent whatever I want because I obviously already don't respect her enough to not cheat. So, yeah, fuck it. That cost $4,000, babe.
Fuck,
I-
you're right. That's
Yeah,
actually
you
a
would
really
never
good
know.
point. I don't have a counter argument to that.
Like, if you're that kind of a douchebag to begin with, guess what?
Yeah.
It would be amazing if he had just like one code, one unbreakable iron code of honor, and that was he never lied about how much he paid for something.
That would actually be really fucking funny, yeah.
He's
No,
like, no,
Like I can
If you
excuse
cheat-
cheating, but I draw the line at not lying about what I spent on something.
Engagement
Yeah, exactly.
ring misrepresentation.
No.
he's like, don't worry.
Damn
I
it,
got
this
one."
conversation has me reminded of the like worst person I was ever stuck in a conversation with, who
Oh,
went
Lord.
on for what felt like 700 million hours about how he didn't buy a
Oh.
car.
Hmm.
A thing I do every day, and you don't hear me writing about it.
It was so fucking weird.
So
And-
have I ever told you guys about my incident when I was taking the GED test?
I wasn't
Ooh.
aware you took the GED.
Yeah,
That wasn't aware either.
So I went for the GED exam. It's like 5 exams you're supposed to take, like a bunch spaced apart. But I was in a rush, so I I want to get them all done in one.
Give me all your GEDs right now!
Get all of them at once. Yeah.
I'm gonna
that makes
fuck this
sense.
shit up!
And so they had me come into this like elementary school library and set me up. But there was another guy there. He was somewhere around my age. I'm not sure exactly because I've never talked to him again. But he
You didn't become
started
like
talking to
GED
me.
buddies?
I don't know for certain. It's been a number of years since this many years since this happened, and I
Okay, I was
don't
gonna say
remember anything.
like 3? Like
About-
you're raising questions.
Okay, it's been 20 some years. So
Okay.
Wow.
so
And that man was
he's
Crow.
talking to me. He's like,
Oh.
as I am taking these exams, he's having a conversation. And he's a real big fan of Inuyasha, and I'm like, oh yeah,
Interesting thing to be.
I watched that. I watched that from the first season or so of it. And,
I would just stare him straight in the
he
eye
was
and
like,
say,
oh,
is this gonna
that's
be on
when
the
it starts
test?
getting good. And then he starts telling me about this porn he found of one of the characters from Sesshomaru. And it's like, okay.
Oh, not
And
necessary.
he's describing vividly this like not even just furry porn, but like the guy in a wolf form doing sexual things, and it's like that is a
boy.
really weird conversation to be having with somebody.
With a total stranger.
Yeah.
And then it turned out that was GED test. You just had to make it through that conversation.
Yeah, I was gonna say this is
Yeah.
the true
This is the true
test if you're
ED.
if you're good enough diploma is can you take the test while this guy is
And you know what? I did. I completed all 5 GED exams in one sitting, and I did well enough to to pass, and pretty good on most of them. Little rough on I want to say it was the riding one, but I suck at riding anyway. So
At first I thought you said riding, like
I mean,
they
hey,
gave you a
great
horse.
job.
oh no.
that'd be beautiful. It's like no, you actually scored like bottom marks in the telling talkative weirdos to shut the fuck up portion of the exam.
I really should, because like if there had been any like actual live people proctoring that there would have been like nobody would ever have let like just a casual conversation during a test.
Excuse me, Professor, this guy won't stop talking about Inuyasha porn. Can I sit somewhere else? No.
No, you can't. That's the way the GED works. If you have
Yeah,
asked
it's like,
this
nah,
somewhere else,
man.
you immediately fail.
Welcome to society.
The professor
going to
immediately says,
find-
"What kind of
You are going
Inuyasha porn?"
to crash into guys who believe that like themselves telling you about their porn habits is the greatest form of interaction you can have.
Yeah.
And damn it, now I'm thinking about that stupid fucking asshole I met on Twitter. Well, met seems like an overstatement. Who was like, my porn, I buy physical porn for the human connection.
I taken a big bet with my wife.
I'm like,
The human connection.
I told him, buddy, I feel like your life would improve drastically if you just got super into sports. Any sport at all.
Like
And-
even racquetball or like
I was-
equestrian dressage.
Probably not women's volleyball. Let's be real.
Probably not women's volleyball, sure, but like,
No, that,
you
that would
know,
make it
like basketball, football, baseball, any of the big three, really.
And
Like,
now that
what-
man is
what
in
I
the
would say
Olympics.
Is, what I would say is that it is possible to consume pornography in a healthy manner, but it probably shouldn't ever be your hobby.
Yeah.
And also, just the idea, I understand where this is coming from, but the idea of having, like, particular ethics about porn, like, oh, this keeps me more connected to humanity, is something to, like, just take a step back and, like, what is it that's important to you?
There's
imagining-
kind of a no ethical consumption under capitalism element.
I'm,
Like-
I'm imagining these guys greeting each other in the street like the assassins from Ghost Dog.
Yeah.
You know, like
I
they
was-
meet each other and bow and speak in code.
I was thinking of like that one scene from the Hitman movie where they all draw guns on each other and then nod and then put their guns away and draw katanas.
But I
The
also,
Hitman movie is
briefly have
terrible. I think
Yeah,
there's
but
more than
that
one
owns.
now.
There are two.
Oh,
But
God.
that in particular owns. But the other thing I'm going to say is, and I'm sorry to drag this back to something that I finished ranting about like 20 minutes ago. But I thought while I was using the restroom of another extremely fun way I could pick a fight, which is to say, Square Enix hire this man one game of the year.
Oh shit. I really hate that.
I mean, it's accurate.
It's accurate, but I hate it. I loathe it.
I don't get it.
Yeah, it's there's context that you would need. The thing that has cried out for decades now, Chromes, is a phrase that has fully subsumed a certain type of guy in the fan game community.
Wait.
Nintendo, hire this man.
Oh.
Fucked up thing is, there are a few notable instances of that actually working really fucking well.
Oh, yeah.
Tyson
Worked out
Hess being
very
the one in
occasionally.
mind, being the one that like springs to mind.
Yes, on very rare occasions it means something, but when we say Nintendo hire this man, we're not talking about every fan who has done a good work. We are talking about the kind of fan who, like, the kind of person reacting to a fan project where someone has made a quick Unreal demo of, like, The Legend of Zelda or Mario, where they have just like, cranked all of the base Unreal settings. And
To maximum. They've bloomed.
yeah.
They have bloom
it
on bloom on
to
bloom.
shit. It has like all of the default like critify this things with limited artistic merit, which is why I would be definitely trolling if I said it. There is art design that exists within Clair Obscur, but it definitely like there is an element of Square Enix hire this man one game of the year.
God. Okay, so here's the fucked up thing. There is one. I don't think he's even trying to be hired, but like there is this guy who's doing like just these ridiculous Unreal Engine Zelda videos that I absolutely love because he's literally just saying, "Hey, this is just a weird art project I'm doing because I enjoy it. It's
To
not
be
meant to be
fair.
like a remake or anything. It's just what can I do with these like modern tools and my spare time that I think would look pretty cool." And
Yeah, to be fair and to be clear,
it's great.
Nintendo hired this man is not necessarily making fun of the person making it. It's making fun of a kind of react.
Yeah, that makes sense.
Yeah.
It's like there like the answer is the joke is more on the audience having bad taste and thinking like, finally, this bloomed out thing with no real artistic
This
sense
horrible
will finally
fisheye
save the
fucking lens.
franchise.
Finally,
Yeah.
Link is
Finally, I
real.
can play a Legend of Zelda game that has the aesthetics of Blender porn.
It's like
I was gonna say Gears of War, but
Shot
like
through the head.
you did so much better, JD. Great job.
right around the time that Sonic 4 was coming out and people were, being very down on it. I remember some people being very
Sonic 4 is
excited
not
about
good.
this.
Like I'm not gonna fucking like
Oh, it is
tell you it's
bad, but
good.
there are definitely things that can be worse.
Right. But what people were saying is the good alternative to it was this partial fan remake of Sonic 2 that was
the Sonic 2 HD.
it was
Oh,
full
God, that
Doom
one.
3 bump mapping.
Nobody
Ugh.
should fucking play that shit. That shit was awful.
But I enjoyed Sonic 4. I know
Sonic
that
4
puts me in a
is
very small
not-
minority, but
Sonic 4 is not unsalvageable, but I wouldn't call it good.
It would have been
you know what I
probably
wanna
better
see?
off if it had been called its original title, Sonic the Pocket.
Yeah, I would
For
put it
those of us
alongside
who are
some of the
cursed
advanced
to
games.
remember Nam. Greatest poster of all time, Nam. And
Oh, I thought you
I
meant
thought
Vietnam.
you were saying for those of us that fought in Vietnam,
Yeah.
and I was
I was
like,
thinking
no,
not
no.
even
Oh,
your
God.
old ample figure.
Vietnam
Yeah.
was a great poster.
No, Nam was world class. Just absolute sicko shit from root to the fruit. But I want to see. Okay, so Nam's greatest addition to the discourse was saying that any 3D game that hoped to translate actual 2D Mario gameplay, the only way
The Infinite Goomba.
yeah, the Infinite Goomba that was a perfect concentric circle around the player, constantly shrinking. This would be the only way to simulate the
Mario had wandered. That Mario had lost its way with Mario 64 because you could see a Goomba and walk around it.
that is such a fucking insane thing to say.
The Infinite Goomba.
Completely.
It was a like this was a man possessed of a unique brain.
Yeah, like
And
that's a
who had
guy
created
who was like,
within Unreal his own Mario level.
beautiful.
Did it have the infinitely circling Goomba?
It
There
did
was
not.
the
In point of fact.
the other solution
Hey,
proposed
what a
was an
hack.
infinite line. The other solution proposed was an infinite line of Goombas.
Did
But you could
did
simply
did
not
his
walk
Unreal
around
level have that?
I forget.
Like I'm gonna say,
It did not live up to the hype. It did not live up
This
to the hype.
individual seems like a bit of a hack.
It's Goombas all the
honestly.
way down.
But yeah, no, it was disappointing.
I do like the idea of like actually trying to apply like 2D logic to 3D spaces. Like if I think the example I thought of ages ago was Duke Nukem has the kick in Duke Nukem 3D. I would like the
Yeah.
kick to be infinite. I would like his boot to hit all points in space.
The
immediately.
infinite boot.
The infinite boot. Yeah.
So like
Just like
in
just
Doom,
like to see that conceptually, that would be very funny to me.
in Doom, your rocket explosions are an infinitely tall cylinder.
Exactly.
That's how the final boss of Doom 2 works.
So what we do then is we do a new Doom game, which uses the prototype game engine, And we make all attacks infinitely high cylinders or hit scan. Take your pick.
I mean, we could just use the original Doom engine for that, or any of the modern source ports.
Unacceptable.
Also good.
Though I will say one thing that the kick in Duke Nukem did that I enjoy is, so you have the kick that is equipped when you push the weapon 1, but then there's also like a quick shortcut key you can get to kick while you've got another weapon equipped. But it is the opposite foot. You can use it at the same time you are using the weapon 1 slot foot. So you can be kicking with both feet simultaneously.
Like a kitty.
That's just called a drop kick. This exists in the real world.
No,
boys.
not like a drop kick. Like both feet are like straight out at the same time, if you get the rhythm right.
Look, Morning
Gotta
Saw.
give you a nice missile drop.
The simple fact of the matter is that Duke has mastered the ancient art of levitation.
Missile drop kick. Nuke Dukem.
Da-da-da.
That sounded like Chrome was doing a transition. Like da da da.
Dun 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 dun.
I'm so tired.
Oh God, man, were you giving me the flashbacks to the stupidest shit I did on Old Talking Time?
Yeah, no, I will never let go of the fact that you did not give me a red-eyed avatar.
I'm sorry, like 18 people were ahead of you in line.
Yes,
And I was
none
at
of it
work,
important
and
to
actual
die.
work
Yeah,
happens.
you neglected your best friend in the whole cosmos.
Well, way to make
Oh, yeah.
fucking Goggle Bob feel jealous, Morning Song.
Wait, I'm your best
Yeah.
friend now? Oh shit.
Goggle Bob at your wedding?
Oh no.
No, you're right.
I've been doing something wrong all this time and I don't even know what.
Oh, also, Beat. Throw the pokes onto your list.
So what?
Oh, that'd
the
be
Pogues?
great.
Yeah,
Yeah.
sure. I have a few of their albums. I've heard some of those. All right.
Yeah, there's
You
not,
should have
there's not
all
a
their
million of those albums.
Okay.
It's like 7. It's not that
You guys
bad.
want to hear the current list of stuff that other people have asked for, and also I put on there so I wouldn't forget about it.
I would want nothing more.
Okay, so we have King Gizzard and Lizard Wizard, which I'm not sure if I'll ever do because they put out 5 albums in 1 year. We currently have like 25 albums. That's
Holy
too
shit.
fucking many.
Hey, yeah,
That's
I
a
feel
lot
like
of
that
albums.
might be unreasonable.
Many.
That's like a song
Carter,
in the Mountain
the Unstoppable
Goats,
Sex
like-
Machine, which incredible title. One guy asked for REM, which
That's
fuck
a
you.
lot. That's a lot of albums.
Yeah, it is
Yeah,
a
that-
lot of
that goes
albums.
back
And
how
then they
many years?
specified, well, I only want the albums from this period. I'm like, buddy, have you not been reading
You have
these
missed the
things? That is not how this shit works.
It's
Yeah.
the end of the project as we know it.
I have the Who. That was from Goggle. That was not from Goggle. That was from Bongo Bill. That one looks pretty cool though. They're not like super.
Yeah, the Who is good.
Yeah, they're not like super long listy. This one's fine.
You won't get fooled.
Kill Lincoln. That one's from you,
Who, too,
fanboy.
which
Hell
is-
yeah.
Real Big Fish. That one's from you as well.
Don't hate him for being trendy.
Diggable Planets. I did not bring Diggable
Not
Planets
so
up
bad,
to the
Pete.
main list.
Gotta get Diggable
That one's
Planets
just
in there.
already done. I already did Diggable Planets. They're great. I love them.
Oh shit! You know what? You know what else would be fun? Digital Underground. You
Sure.
Get, you
I'll
can see
throw it
all
on
the
bottom
faces of
here.
Humpty.
I will throw it on at the bottom right now. So let me just. When to do?
But yes, my suggestion brought to you by the fact that I randomly got If I Should Fall from Grace with God stuck in my head again yesterday.
Oh yeah, Salisbury Hill.
Post digital.
You know what? You know what? Whose song always gets stuck in my head is Eminence Front, which
Oh, that's a good one.
it's a good one.
And I
you
played that. I played that in Rock Band a number of times.
Okay, so just
It's put
rushing
on.
through these now.
know? It's put on. It's put on.
Real Big Fish, Elastica, Joy Division, My Bloody Valentine, Erotic, The Philosopher Kings, BNV Nation, Ike Riley.
I so
Silver
love
Sun,
erotic in that list, just in the middle of it.
Oh,
Yeah,
well,
yeah.
I don't do these in order. I just do whichever one I
No,
feel
I
like.
just love that. I
playing.
just love that when you're listing them out, like erotic just shows up.
As if it were a normal group and not, the mascots of our
Erotic.
stream.
Obviously. And then,
Help me,
of
Dr.
course, the one, the only, Kuo to Duo.
Hell yeah.
I put
That's
that
like 2
on there.
albums.
Three.
Oh, 3.
3.
was
Maximum
cool.
the Hormone, Mastodon, Pendulum, Nico Case, The Pogues, and Digital Underground.
Oh yeah, the folks.
I thought
Yeah,
I
did that with
recommended you one.
Oh yeah, go right ahead, go right ahead, Crumbs.
I told you about it, like the other whenever.
Shit, I must have
When?
forgotten. I'm so sorry. Was it
You-
was it in Discord?
Yeah. It was.
Let me see if I can find this one. I apologize. I have very bad memory. See. Elias in the Air, is that it?
No.
Oh,
I ordered that one.
Incorrect.
extremely loud, incorrect buzzer. Let's see. Okay, the Future Kings of Nowhere?
Yeah.
Okay, awesome. Consider them
Hey, let's
on
go
the
nowhere.
list.
The future.
To any of the others. Go. Oh, let them go by. Let them go down.
One of those albums that I randomly found on Spotify when I was 13, and I was like, "Oh, this is pretty good." And then I've just always enjoyed it since.
The notion of Spotify existing at that age is sending the rest of us
It's
to
a
the
little painful, yeah.
Yeah,
It
I
was
don't use that shit.
2019.
You find your songs on Napster like a good boy.
Don't call me that.
Let's see, I also added Elias in the Air and Nero's Day at Disneyland. Just for you, Chromes.
Yay! I feel
Okay.
like it's like about the same. I feel about like how I found them is like about the same way. Just like I was 13 and they showed up. Yeah, on
What's the
Spotify.
proper way to get super into a band? Why do you think I love The Offspring so much?
Yeah, no, I do have to say a lot of people here found like a favorite song at 13 and then listened to every album forever.
All of mine came from Tony Hawk soundtrack.
Like a good boy.
Whatever, all of mine came from fucking Crazy Taxi.
Listen once again. 500 years like Calic.
Oh shit, I should probably add Bad Religion to the list. Why not? They got some weird shit.
Also, if you're planning to listen to Nero's Day at Disneyland, there's a couple of like unreleased things. I mean, there's like a lot of unreleased stuff, but I don't know. It's like you don't have to listen to all of that. It's like I don't know. Some people have like compiled like a massive collection of all of it, and it's like over 5 hours long. So I don't know. It's like a
I
lot.
think Beats policy has been like studio albums.
It's mostly studio albums. I'm willing to do like EPs and mixtapes if I think they're interesting or if I care enough. But the primary, deciding factor is how easy it is to find.
But for the most part, they're all pretty findable.
Yeah. In that case, yeah, I'll probably.
Little thing we find.
I don't even know what Fanboy's doing right now. I'm just gonna let him go.
Just let him go.
As we find ourselves in the same old mess. Lullaby.
Oh shit, Flogging Molly. That goes on the list too.
Yeah, I was about to suggest it.
There is a video of me and my brother singing Sentimental Johnny very badly at his wedding in
Hell
Vietnam
yeah.
to a
That on.
just stadium-sized room full of Vietnamese people who did not speak English. And
I was
did not
about
know
to
what
say
this
they were
idiot
all
white boy was
totally
doing.
into it.
That was actually a really fucking great ceremony. Like, they had like the traditional ceremony, and then they had like the enormous fucking reception with belly dancers and stuff, and then it immediately went to the karaoke mode, and like I assumed it was going to be all like Vietnamese songs. I did not know, and then one guy went up there and immediately expressed like how happy he was to like to welcome my brother into the family, and that he was giving this speech in English for my brother, and then sang a Taylor Swift song in English surprisingly well too.
Surprisingly well.
So when I was in China for a while, in my dad's students had a moment where like, oh, you know, my dad, you brought your kids, right? They're like, you know, somewhere not too much younger than us. Can we meet them and talk to them? And so, you know, brother and I went, and at least one of them was like borderline a marabou. He was a huge fan of Britney Spears and just wanted to talk. Oh, so do you like Britney Spears? It's like, I know who that is. I might have known one of her songs at the time. I don't remember it now.
Fuck, the gold
like
standard for like Japanese guy trying to like talk to an American for me will forever be that interview Jeremy Parrish gave to the designer of pretty much like 90% of Final Fantasy's battle systems.
Yeah, the FF1
like,
battle designer
immediately started talking about NFL, and Parrish was just like, I've heard of football.
I am unfamiliar with what this is.
That dude was so fucking excited to talk about
he was
football
ready to talk to a real live American.
He was all set to like just go off for the whole fucking time about the 49ers chances at the Super Bowl that year. And he was stuck talking to Jeremy Parrish. It was so tragic.
The memory of that carried off to years later, in the mid-20-teens when I did a Japanese class during my second attempt at college. There was a moment where like there were some exchange students from Japan, you know, well younger than me. They, you know, were early 20s. I was late 30s, and we at one point we were spending time together, and I was like, okay, I'm not going to be the person who, you know, talks about something completely obscure for them. And one of them was like, oh, so do you like Sailor Moon or Ranma 1/2? And I was like, you know those. You're that much younger than me, and you know those.
I mean, they're very famous.
They're very famous, but it's also like, you know.
I'm trying to imagine the funniest Ameribu opening, which would be like, so, do you enjoy the films of Abel Ferreira?
I was so certain you were gonna say Sergio Leone, even though he's Italian.
No.
How do you feel about Cecil B. DeMille?
Birth of a Nation, great film.
No! I don't like what turn that took. Holy shit!
It's like, have you? Oh god! What's that? What?
Oh, I was humming a joke from King of the Hill where Khan gives Axel F lyrics.
Okay. No, I'm also imagining like he goes from I love Birth of a Nation to like, have you seen Mishima of A Life in 4 Parts?
Like just
I'm learning
it's
too
all
much about
American
you.
cinema.
Oh god.
Wait, is that about the dude that like did he take over? Was it a
Like a military academy for like an hour.
Yukio Mishima.
and then like they all committed suicide, right?
Yeah, like he is basically the last person to commit suicide.
And it had to be him. It really had to be Yukio Mishima. Like if he did not exist, it would have been necessary to manifest him.
Like Mishima is like one of those. Mishima is one of those guys that's like wild because it's just like the end of his life is so explosively like what the fuck. But like he's so culturally important that everyone just politely agrees to ignore that.
A man. How could I put this? Usually, when I see a gay dude flame out that hard, just like indulge in complete self-annihilation, my first thought is something happened here. There was a bad breakup or something going on that we just were not party to. Like, I don't know.
It is impossible to have enough context to truly understand Yukio Mishima.
That's a very good point. And he tried to give us a lot of it. There are very few writers who are obsessed with themselves as Yukio Mishima is.
I appreciate the Wikipedia page has a self-portrait of him drawn in junior high, and he already looks extremely miserable.
Junior high is where you're supposed to be so happy, though.
I cannot imagine somebody being just thrilled to be in middle school.
They were there.
But
evil.
Mishima is of the archetype that is like born regretting that they were born so late.
Yes.
Oh,
Wait, was he inspired by like the dudes in the military that tried to stage a coup right before Japan surrendered?
Yeah.
I would assume that he must have been.
Okay.
Yeah, because he was like 16 or 17 when the war ended. Like before he could be he could be drafted to go, to go, shall we say, have his component parts redistributed around the Solomon Islands. The war ended.
Yeah, alongside some airplane wreckage, but yeah, like it is one of those things that is impossible to like. That context does immediately tell you like, oh, you were in the boiling pot and getting like cooked by Imperial Japanese propaganda, and like just as you were ready to serve, we're told, nah, never mind, forget about it.
So I wonder if like, was he planning to like, did he know from the beginning that it wasn't gonna work and he was gonna
knew it wasn't gonna work.
Okay, so he meant to he was inspired to a T. Including
like he was very much the type of like the glory of dying for the cause. Which, if you were the kind of person who, at about 16, 17, was pretty convinced that your final act in life was going to be to slam an airplane into something.
He is, I believe, the kind of person that, like, say, like, your raw egg nationalist thinks he is.
Yeah.
All right, game's over. I'm cutting the stream.
Play something else.
No.
Play something else. It's like 10:30.
Yeah, well,
I am reminded of one
we
of
have to
my
stay up till
favorite
midnight tomorrow.
biographies that I've ever read, which opens with the person